because your money is unemployed. Now, if you put your money to work, then maybe, no, not maybe, for sure, now what you got to do is like, I got to figure out where I can get these millionaire rates of return. Now, if you want to get multi-millionaire rates of return, instead of getting this 24% per year, figure out how you can get this 24% per month. What's that look like? Well, if you can get 24% per year, your money's going to double every 3 years. If you can figure out a way to get 24% per month, your money's going to double every 3 months. You say, Myron, you can't get 24% per month. Oh, you can get 24% per month. Is it likely you're going to get 24% per month? Nope. Is it possible to get 24% per month? Yes, if you have the skill level. And this is why it's so important for all of us to become, if you're not already, to become a perpetual learner. You got to figure out how to make your money work harder for you. I submit to you that for many people watching this video right now, the reason you have to have a job is because your money is unemployed. Now, if you put your money to work, then maybe, no, not maybe, for sure, you won't have to work that hard. Well, what if you put your money to work to the tune of 24% per month? That means your money would double every 3 months. So if you counted the months, month 1, then month 3, then 3 months later would be month 6, 3 months later would be month 9, then 12, then 15, then 18, then 21, then 24, then 27, and then 30, and then 33, and then 36. Now, let's say with this illustration that you start with the same $1,000, right? You start with $1,000. You never put any more in. You never take any out. For 3 years, 36 months. 36 months is 3 years. But you start with $1,000. How much do you have in 36 months? Here's what some people say. Well, $36,000. Some people say, well, you'd have $100,000. Some people say you have $300,000. Well, let's see. You're going to double this money every 3 months for 36 months. So how much money do you have? Let's see. You take the $1,000. You have $2,000 in month 3. You have $4,000 in month 4. You have $8,000 in month 9. You have $16,000 in month 12. Anybody want to change their answer? Okay, well, let's keep going. You have $32,000 in month 15. You have $64,000 in month 18. You have, oh, it's about to get juicy here, $128,000 in month 21. And in 2 years, you have $250,000, $256,000, which means you have $512,000 in month 27, and you have $1,024,000 in month 30. You have $2,048,000 in month 33, and you have $4,096,000 in month 36. If you can consistently get 24% per month for 36 months, and you don't ever take any out, you don't ever put any more in, you start with $1,000, you have $4,096,000. Now, here's the challenge. Here's the challenging part. Now you got to figure out, how can I get 24% per month? And the answer is, I don't know. You have to look. Are there ways to get 24% per month? Well, there are ways. There are some people who invest in markets. There are some people who invest in the commodities market that do this. There are people who invest in the options market who do this. There are some people in the stock market. It's going to be a lot less likely, especially if you're doing long-term buy and hold. But there are strategies that you can do with your money. You could become, now you're not going to get 24% per month, but even if you got 24% per year, you'd have $4.6 million in 36 years. That's a whole lot better than what most people got going on, because most people can figure out how to come up with $1,000. And if you figure out how to come up with $1,000 and you can start putting that money to work in different investment vehicles until you find the vehicle that's going to give you the best return, you could be on your way to creating legacy wealth for your family. Some of the people in the past who've created wealth, they've created so much wealth in such a short period of time because they made their money in the right economic era in which they started out, right? They made their money in the economic era in which they were in. But then what do? Then they applied the money that they made to this formula. Hey, what's going to happen for some of you? There's some of you watching this right now who are millionaires already. And here's the problem. You might have $3, $4, $5, $6 million sitting in the stupid bank in a stupid checking account. Do you understand what a checking account is? Do you have any idea what a checking account is? A checking account is an account where you loan your money to the bank interest free. And then they go loan that money to other people and back to you and charge you for it on a credit card. That doesn't make sense. Why would you loan your money to the bank interest free? Why not do with your money what the bank is doing with your money? Why not do with your money what the other financial institutions are doing with your money instead of putting your money in the bank and hoping that putting it in a certificate of depreciation, deposit, that's what they call it, certificate, a CD, right? That doesn't make any sense. Figure out how to get your money working for you, because I've got news for you. If you don't remember anything else I say, remember this, and I'm going to end on this. If you don't remember anything else I say, remember this. Either your money is going to work for you or it's going to work against you. Either it's going to work for you and against the system, or it's going to work for the system and against you. Now, what you got to do after watching this video is decide whose side you want your money to work for. In the meantime, in between time, I hope you like this video. You say, Myron, but you didn't tell me where to get 24% per month. Go find it. Go find out where you can get 24% per year. Go find out where you can get 12% per year. Go find out how to get a better rate of return on your money than you're getting with it sitting in a stupid checking account. Start there. And the more you make yourself understand financial principles, the more financial principles will be made available to you. All right, hope that helps you. In the meantime, in between time, stay blessed by the best. Peace out, Cub Scouts. I'll see you on the next video. Oh, by the way, don't forget, subscribe, like.
Wow, this man, this man is causing real trouble here this morning. I'm just play back the last part for you all because I think a lot of people miss it. It feels great when you set your mind to do something. Let's pull it back. Right what he said at the end there. Listen, out of listening.
It's going to work for the system and against you. Figure out how to get your money working for you, because I've got news for you. If you don't remember anything else I say, remember this, and I'm going to end on this. If you don't remember anything else I say, remember this. Either your money is going to work for you or it's going to work against you. Either it's going to work for you and against the system, or it's going to work for the system and against you. Now, what you got to do after watching this video is decide whose side you want your money to work for. In the meantime, in between time, I hope you like this video. You say, Myron, but you didn't tell me where to get 24% per month. Go find it. Go find out where you can get 24% per year. Go find out where you can get 12% per year. Go find out how to get a better rate of return on your money than you're getting with it sitting in a stupid checking account. Start there. And the more you make yourself understand financial principles, the more financial principles will be made available to you. All right, hope that helps you. In the meantime, in between time, stay blessed by the best. Peace out, Cub Scouts. I'll see you on the next video. Oh, by the way, don't forget, subscribe, like, make a comment, share.
So, good morning, everyone. So, he said it there. Myron Goldman said it there. And he is making so much sense. And we have found programs that instead of 24, we flip the script, and we have found programs that that's 24% every 20 days, or programs that are earning in 6 weeks' time 100% back on your I'm not a financial advisor, but whatever you would have put out inside the company. And so obviously the opening line of what he said here, if you are ready to put your money into a program, you first have to do some level of checking. You have to go with persons who have a level of understanding, who can educate and teach, and not be your core guider, but be your line guider, meaning that some people cannot do anything, and I use the word very, very, we will say NNOT, because in our music school, that word is illegal. That's 1,000 push-ups. When you come in, we let you know that. And then we start off with 100 push-ups. And most persons say, boy, I know that word CNNOT. I just say, find a way You hear what Myron words? Find a way. And through all the hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of programs, we have found a way through to find these programs. God, we praise in this season, this time, we could find that program that he's talking about. A program, we know what we're talking about, where we are flipping the script right about now. And that's why it's very easy for me if I need $100,000, let's just say, and I'm in a situation where I have $0. I sell off my pianos. I sell off my vehicle. I sell off anything that has value to the people here locally. And then I have the money for that, because what's the purpose of having 100 pairs of shoes, 300 different CDs that you're not using since 1995, and that is an asset or a liability. It's a liability. It's not bringing any money to you. It's not an asset. And once you understand that, you ask God, if you're a believer, to show you and open your mind. Yesterday in church, lady, she turned 99, and I knew her from when my grandmother was alive, 2013, so that would be 12 years ago. And I knew the lady, and I spoke to the mother, and I spoke to the granddaughter, and I spoke to the great granddaughter. So that's 4 generations there. Well, and she turned 99. She was there in church for the morning mass, 6 o'clock. And I took a short video, and I posted it up, and people responded and so forth. But to get to 99 years, the point is, to get to 99 years, it means that you have to be taking care of your health. You have to be observant of what is doing good, what is not doing good. Take your corpus coconut oil. Take the different bushes the case may be. As you know, I'm not into them pharmaceutical drugs, so I offer that. Yes, no. So, and some people program every time they have a headache, they're taking a Panadol or tablet, because that is something called Toma. Toma. Top of, I just give you the short version, and I type for that. Come to a seminar, you pay the money. Toma, top of mind awareness. And we are programmed. So you have a headache, you're taking a tablet. When you're supposed to be just drinking some water and massaging your toe and your thumbs, which are the signal to your head. And once you massage that, you can put some candle oil, you can put different things. It's going to be some peppermint oil, mix with coconut oil and eucalyptus oil. Mix it up a little bit and rub there. And 5 to 10 minutes time. Or maybe your body's telling you that you did not get enough sleep, so you need to go back to sleep. But sometimes with JOB, I know, I used to be there. It was stressful because you're coming from your job to come home to either wash, cook, or whatever it's case may be. If you're a woman, you have to service your husband. Right? If you're a man, you have it a little easier. I must say that women are really, all women who be doing networking and everything is hard work. Then come on, see about your garden, see about this coming night time. Marlon sending a message for a meeting. Coming on the line, whatever it is, trying to get you. I don't know how, I'm one of the few men who could multitask. I'm not sure all men could multitask when they're watching cricket or they're watching the football. They grew to that, Then here you women don't know what I'm talking about, right? So, I multitask, and people say, how do you get through the day? How do you do that? I send out that message to maybe about 1,200 persons. Come. When they see us, we don't post, we never post. Never post. When we are live, going away. We never. We actually don't post again. So when we travel, they don't know where we at any point in time. Not a picture. Nothing. Nothing. They don't know. If we want them to know, we post maybe 3 months or 6 months and say, well, that's what, about a year ago, why not post it up? Yeah, because that's the time. Because AI and everything now is really, really dangerous. Right now, this Zoom meeting is being pre-recorded, and when it's finished, it will ask me, do you want the transcript of it? And I'm like, I didn't ask you for no transcript. Even if I was not recorded, it would have been asking me for the transcript. I said, you know what? Yeah, I feel like using my rights, but in any case, let it fly on for a while. even even all your mail, Google Mail, the Dropbox, everything is full, and they ask you to take more. That's all in that program itself. So when Myron Goldman said, "Find a way by the grace of God, we have found a way." And it's difficult to educate persons if they don't want to be educated. You have to move on and be the winner for your family education. You be the financial one, the millionaire in your family. Let a millionaire come from you. If your family is not a millionaire, let a millionaire come from you. And you say it's easy. And you never say it's going to be easy, because you have opposition along the way. Why are you doing that? That is a Ponzi scheme. That's a pyramid scheme. And I am a little bit outspoken for those who don't know that. It's in my generation. My mother, my grandmother, my father is very quiet. He's so rest in peace. He is quiet. He's quiet. But my mother, my grandmother, they were very, very outspoken. Miss Teresa Turner, she was outspoken. Right? And I have seen that I have that naturally, and sometimes something may be wrong or whatever it is, and I come out and they say, "Why did you say that?" Because that is wrong. That is wrong. Some people see something wrong is happening and they don't speak out. I was in a meeting and I was told, if you know of something of a child abuse and you don't call it in to the 990 or the 996, I think it is, or 999 and 996, as the case may be, you will be accountable $50,000 or $100,000 or 2 years in prison or something like that. If you know of a crime or something that happened to a child and you witnessed it and you did not report it. And so in our business of personal development, over the years of 22 years of being in multi-level marketing, I've come across a lot of speakers, and we went to a lot of seminars. And it's great. The seminars may not be on your company, but it helped develop you in some way. So when I say the TOMA, which is top of mind awareness, that would have come from a seminar that we would have done, and it had a CD they gave at the end, and it helped, because sometimes the art of listening, sometimes you're in the middle of watching TV, cooking, drinking your tea. Look, mine is finished here. It's morning here in Paradise in Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, I'm still cooking, but I wish I was by the beach. Yeah. I'm seeing right now some businesses being done there. Before I stop the recording, as you know, I never show the programs that we are earning. But if you want to get back to the person who sent you the video, you can ask you and they could guide you educationally. But there are many programs outside there that you could earn 1%, the 1%, 24% in 20 days, the kind of cash flow that you can have. But it's not only about the cash flow, it's how much you keep. I always say that it's how much you keep, because if you on the call, those on the call, take you calculate what in the next 2 or 3 months you're going to earn. You know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't call the company. and you able to take from that and you put it in any one of those other programs, so you diversify into other programs, right? And you put that there. You never know. You never know that you are a multi-millionaire, but you have to say it. You have to write it down. I just want to give you some quotes here. Intelligence is a gift from God. Intelligence is a gift from God. Take time to go deeper. Open your heart and go deeper. Take time. So the Spirit of God is moving in me, just as it's moving in me. This session this morning was not for everyone. I invited my friends on Facebook. I don't do that every day, right? Because they are not into that. When they see you, this is our culture. Hey, I see a post up there. What's that about? They want to grab you at that time. I'm in a different space and time, and I have to shut back, try to explain that to them. No, leave them. No, you have to leave them because that's not the space and time. You may be going out to the grocery or doing something and you're just stuff. Okay, I want to go to ask somebody my go to. No. You do your daily activities. That's how it is. Because at the end of the day, once you set your goals up, you set your goals and you have it and you chant it to yourself, nobody else. I had a song I used to like when Bunji Garlin used to sing Chanong Babylon for Carnival, and I took that same chant sing, which was if you're not sure, that is I feel so unsure. Take your hand and lead it to the dark. George Michael, Wham. Had the music dies, something in your eyes. That's the same chord progression. That whole song, that soca song is on. I was like, why is that song catching me? As a musician, I said, and I play the chord. Oh, but I mean, it's in a soca version, horns and everything. So unless you're really into it, you really know it's really the same chords. And if you know the song, you Careless Whisper, right? I say, that chord something like, I remember when people listen to the words, I listen to the music, the instruments that are there. And as I bring up our dance class to a close, 44 years in dance, so 40 years in dance and 44 years in music. Right? Today we have our function, right? Everybody's open to the icebreaker jazz, the singers, I'll show the flyer. And 40 years of dance, and you have given up my boots about 18 years ago, but by the grace of God, my lower back's injury is no longer, praise God, and I can actually dance again. I feel like it's like a miracle for me to walk and bend without any pain. And nobody would have known I had that for 18 years, just that I was trying to do all different types of things to really help my health issue. And when I felt that massage from Raymond Nicholas, right, at this place, private place in Arima, the rest is history. You can't come and tell me that I knew what my pain was. I know I couldn't. I had to be telling the guy, say, I need to come and cut my grass every so often. Now there's a difference. I could clean my driveway and different areas for myself now. It feels like a miracle. And so the same way with finances. When you see an opportunity where you're earning 24% in 28 days, that feels like a miracle. That's a miracle that just took place there. Because I don't want to tell all you, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not into the finances. But, if you do the math calculation on your money for the whole year, it's insane. So you are actually receiving back all these different cash flows that you would have never in your lifetime. But then again, we have to move on. We have to go ahead and be the trendsetter And sometimes you have to leave what you call your friends behind, because your friends may not be in the right place and the advisory. And that's why my mouth got me in trouble. I asked all of them, I say, hey, I need $100,000. Why, you want to drink some rum now? You want to take, I got drink a lot of this. Boy, you want lime, let's party hard. Have mommy food tastes real good, boy. I need that 50,000. Why are you going to sons? I need that 20,000. You know, boy, I need that 10,000. I need that 5,000. Like, lend me 1,000. You know, and all the different styles. Boy, I need that 500. You don't have 100 yourself, and then is the ones who are advising you. You need to change your advisory friends, because at the end of the day, they cannot help you. And you telling them about that business. You see where I'm coming from? You tell them about that business. Birds together, flock together, and fly in the same direction. That direction that they are flying and we are flying is too different. The element of the information is too much for some people, so you have to give them in small snippets. I feel there's a SCA and CXC and all these different exams that they set, and some people will win and fail, some people will be successful, some will make top marks and so forth. And I remember I was not always successful in all my exams, even my music exams. And look where I'm at today, from failure to success, where we have students who are no longer students. They have gone through, they did their first degree, they did their master's, and they're preparing to do their doctorate. And we have a few of them who have been doctors by the grace of God. They're already doctor. This one is doctor in music, the others is doctor in different fields. And it feels good when they say, how are we going, sir? How are we going? I'm Dr. So-and-so, sir. And I feel proud to know that. So I said, God, if I could find a way, how I could help my people, Exodus, movement of God's people, financially forward, take them through a narrow, but this is not for the massive, this can't be for the massive. The massive may want to hear that. The massive need a fete after fete after fete. And where the 2 days come in, and you have 2 days Labor Day, and the next day, 1 week of Corpus Christi, we go walk them, party from Wednesday night, party Thursday, party Friday, party Saturday, relax on the beach on Sunday. I know how we go down. I know to tell you that. So, again, when I'm partying, we are plowing the seeds, putting the seeds and so forth, plowing the land, putting the seeds. And now we are seeing within 28 days, we are earning the seed. So, as you know, I will not show the companies. You have to get back to the person who sent you the video, and you can take it from there. And maybe if they really care about you, they'll take some time to work you through and would have started some of the information. You'll sometimes connect on Telegram, sometimes you're on WhatsApp, on the different social medias that are fast and moving. And you connect there, and you make sure if you're on Telegram, don't people. I just want to just give you a quick one. And I have a guy who said he is here he is. He's Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. I just had to then say, yeah, sure, right. Mark and Elon had time to send me a message on Telegram, take a block. We ask the question, and then when you look at the number is from Africa. What Mark Zuckerberg show me number? What the number there? So I mean, when these people do this thing, you have to educate yourself to know that is not true. Why is Will Smith sending you a request? Why is why would they send you a request? You have to know that is a fake news unless you meet Will Smith personally. Say, hey man, I like how the vibes are. Let's connect on IG now. Let's connect on something, something like that. Yeah, unless that the card that people in this modern time, you have to educate, and that's why I said at the beginning, intelligence is a gift from God. Every day I ask God to open my mind, show me ways, show me the way, the way and the truth. Show me the pathway to financial freedom. God, show me the way. I need it for my people. I need it for my people. I need it for me too as well. But I need it for my people to guide them. And God opens that door. So with that said, I'm going to stop the recording and we're going to continue. And I'm going to show some stuff here. 1 second here. Got it.